Thanks for the tip-off. Got people clear before trouble hit. Drinks on me.
Aye.
Oh shit! I was just gonna say that I know I was missing one mega chest and two small chests, and I thought it was gonna be in this general area because this is the only spot I could see that we hadn't been to yet. But now here we go. We're already heading there.
My family isn't Altus either. You can find success in Minrathous, even if you're not from one of the old families. Sometimes all you need to do is just act like you're a high blood. People tend not to question it.
But I shouldn't have to act like something I'm not just to get ahead.
Okay, so it doesn't. So this is just a conversation one.
Well, I'm late. Tried grabbing something from Hal's on the way, but the fish fry's not running. So much for supper.
What have you been doing?
Chasing leads. On Alias Venatori, Darktown's missing people, and anything that might come close.
Find anything?
Plenty. Something I can use is another story. So here we are. I'm out of leads, and you're at that supper I promised.
Still get time with you. Can't say no to that.
Because our time in the city is always a breeze.
If we ignore the Venatori and the demons, and you're easy to get along with.
Well, put it like that, and I'd have to say likewise.
Things could go great. Anything can happen.
Well, look who has a bright side.
I can when it comes to you.
So what now?
Anything you want. Name it.
I could use a walk and some rocks.
Rocks?
That's right. So, rocks. Look for good ones.
You were serious about this?
You'll see why.
Ooh, look at this fine rock.
Are you making fun of me?
Never. This is quality Minrathous gravel.
Well, aren't you?
Oh, that's interesting. That's one of the books. That's one of the thing. I can buy this from this shop at tier 4. I see. So now the upgrade for the shop is going to, oh, actually, that's actually really good. It applies chill if it's max shock, but I'm also doing shock. So we could super stack shock stacks early and keep shock stacks on. And and then once we're running at max shock stacks, then I'm doing my max damage. Although, because I get 10% damage for every stack of shock I have, and I think I have my bonus to give me uh, 4. So I can do 4 stacks. So I increase my damage by 40%. So this would allow me to get shock stacks on quicker uh, and more frequently, and then we could chill after that, which seems more reliable. Frozen duration is not super helpful because I don't know what causes frozen. Is it like if I get max chill stacks, they freeze, or is frozen treated as its own separate thing?
The expert.
I'm actually surprised. I thought there was going to be more to this area than this. Like, I thought this was going to take us somewhere special, but like, I have no fucking clue where the remaining chests are going to be. So there must be something somewhere else in town that I'm missing. I just don't know where it's going to lead us. Maybe where's the other one? Oh no, it was here, right? This is the underground shit. No, here's the underground part. Okay. I explored everything, unless this like opens up or something. There's also the possibility that like one of the elevators I've taken will take me to another spot, and then becomes a moot point. Well, whatever. Actually, wait a minute. There was a boss I fought around here. It was right next to a thingy. It was right next to a teleport. What the fuck is it? Wait. Oh, I can't see the okay, yeah, I can't see the teleports because we're in a quest. But yeah, it was right next to a teleport, and I know that there was a thing to destroy that Tosh can do. Ooh, hey, that looks like something. Something Tosh could destroy. I never went back there because I beat the boss that was down there, so I never had to do it again. So I should go back and have Tosh do that.
How to choose?
But
You said
I don't know.
anything I want.
It is suspicious that
I trust you have a plan.
I'm missing a unique chest
Because
and 2
plans go
normal
well
chests
for us.
Well, I
in this
trust you,
location,
then.
and I'm missing the exact same for the Hossberg wetland. So I'm thinking that when you do the final companion quest, it's going to be against some sort of boss. It's going to be against some sort of boss-like thing, and then that's where all the chests are going to be. It's either going to take us down a location where they are, or beating the boss will just have them at the end.
All right, time to put these rocks to use. Come on.
How are we doing?
With the rocks or in general?
Let's stick with the rocks.
In that case, so far so good. Still trust I have a plan?
I'm with you either way.
Over here. I'll take you to my usual spot.
Fancy.
Isn't it?
Is this what you do when you're out of Leeds?
I'd look over my notes, but I've got them by heart. I just need to clear my head.
Nev Gallus without a mind racing. I hardly know you.
Aren't you clever?
So, what are you thinking?
You can't count on a lot here. When I started, I wasn't going to save Minrathous, never mind Thedas. But if I could take a job and follow through, well, maybe people could count on me. But at the end of the day, what have I done here? What sticks? If people like Aelia come back for more... I'm fighting, Rook. Sometimes it feels as though the city itself stabbed me in the back.
Not on my watch. I'm here for you.
I'm getting that impression. Oh, this is crazy.
What?
Getting mixed up with me.
Nev,
Or that I want you to.
it's not crazy.
There's a lot to lose.
Isn't there always?
We're fighting gods. Like, what? Shitless. Like,
Have I told you your trouble?
You've got something.
Maybe. Come on. Well, Rook. Ready to chase a long shot? We need to get to the spillway.
oh, okay. That's where we fought that dude.
You've got something on Aelia?
We were watched.
By the cat.
Sure. I mean at the relic deal. When Aelia controlled Damas, she mentioned Bataris and the stolen relic. Why bring that up? Why would she care?
You think she was involved?
Or one of her puppets. She's been careful, but there may be something to pick up at the site. A witness. Anything.
What's going on? What isn't? I'll keep your head down while you're here, and return to sea soon.
So we're returning to the scene of the crime, where we fought Bataris?
It's just a hunch, but it's the best I've got.
I'm with you. Let's see what's there. What's the plan?
I'm actually
Bataris
curious.
had a
What would
red
have happened
Rarian relic. Those
if
don't play nice
we
with
hadn't
Gale.
kissed?
The Viper left me a piece of one in case there was more to track.
Oh, there's whiskey down there. But yeah, like if we hadn't kissed, like the cat still freaked us out or something, or and then we would have had the same. I mean, obviously we are going to have the same revelation, whether you're in a relationship or not.
Remnants fade with time, but if we got here soon enough...
Remnants. We've got them.
Fainter than the ones we found before, but I'll see what I can draw out. Let's take a look. Got it. Echoes of greed, pride, our Venatori, Vitaris. You bet. The thread smuggler. But this feels scrambled. Two people's thoughts in one source. She wasn't a traitor. She was a puppet. Aelia moving goods to her followers. Look there. There's more. By the waterfall. Look, I realize you just kissed a girl, and now I've got you chasing leads.
I realize I kissed Nev Gallus, and this is part of your charm.
And I thought you were sweet before. Sure thing. This one's afraid. A witness? Someone else showed up too, after we left. If I can pull out more of an echo, a memory.
So Nev Gallus is back. Tell me what you saw.
Nothing, I swear.
Aelia.
No. In my head. Stay out.
A bystander. They must have seen the fight.
Then Aelia showed up.
Tell me, would you see this city rise? Be a thrall in service to its glorious rebirth?
Thrall? No,
Silence! Your will
belongs to the Venatori.
Damn it.
The risen god will unlock my true power. He's given me Vena Vitalis. We start here.
What's Vena Vitalis?
A rumor, an old Tevinter ritual to increase blood magic. Fake accounts appear on the black market. The real records were burned by magisters. It scared them. But if Aelia cozied up to Algernon, an elven god might know the trick. Or something close he could trade as our legacy.
A blood ritual. Then the missing people... It's a lead.
But where? When? Who else does Aelia break before I track her down?
Nev?
This place means something to me. But what am I to it if I can't...
You'll catch Aelia again. Docktown's got someone looking out for them. They'll see that.
Will they? Who got us, Vitaris?
I know. But Aelia plays dirty. Maybe we should play clean.
I'm a sucker, Rook. Getting caught up in all this. Bad habit.
You're not alone.
That's how it is. How it's been.
I know. But it doesn't have to be, not with me. I mean it.
I know.
Oh, that's actually really interesting. I forgot that I gave her the thing that my critical damage does apply hit chilled, which means all the more reason for her to use the other artifact to have her apply shocked instead. I won't do it until I get the next tier. That once shocked is maxed, it starts applying chilled, because I'll be applying chilled with her with my crits, and then if she applies shock, as well, and then we'd start stacking chilled once it's maxed out. Then that's fine. Yeah, it'd be this. But the problem is I would need that final I would need it upgraded. I'd need to be blue for it to be worthwhile. If it's not blue, like it's not helpful. Because like I wouldn't be applying shock often enough. But that's interesting though. Yeah, that combined with this, once it's max level, but I'm pretty sure I can buy it from. Okay, so I have 5 little balls now, but I'm pretty sure I can buy it from the map location. Yeah. I really wish there was a button just to open the. Oh wait, what the fuck is the quest? Oh, and actually we're relatively close to where it is. So let's just go pick it up.
So, Ilario.
Let me guess. You don't trust him either.
There's no playing with blood magic.
I know, but he's family. I'll deal with it.
All right. We're not alone.
You see them? To battle!
Stay in cover. Got us at range. Watch it.
They're pushing us down!
Got us in a distance. I wasn't paid enough. I've got the setup, you do the rest. Not too bad. Take him down. We're under fire.
We need replacement!
Say the word.
Everyone still alive?
Got it covered.
Oh, I could have just jumped down. Okay.
Who's there?
You know what to do.
Protect the shipments.
You don't have to go. Never mind. Thank you, Lucanus.
Good work.
A clean strike.
Venatori!
And now Venatori? What's going on?
Got things ready.
Say the word.
Smite! Them again.
That's got it.
Good one, Rook.
That's interesting. I wasn't expecting the Venatori to show up.
They said something about shipments.
Let's look around. I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
Thank the Maker. Did you find the others?
What others?
Those mercenaries have abducted people from around Docktown, then sold them to the Venatori. I heard them talk about a warehouse. They could be holding them there.
We'll look into it. The warehouse where we found the Darkspawn isn't far from here. I thought the Shadow Dragons were keeping an eye on it, but let's check, just to be safe. Let's look around, see what we find. Well, that's not good. Sounds like blood magic. Trafficking in people. Vile. We need to stop this.
About to have a problem. Rook gets that one.
Low Tide Beach. Let's go.
There's a problem.
serve to Venture glory.
Good work!
Don't cross the bow.
Rule! Nice work! You'll leave Dogtown to us!
We won't let you terrorize these people.
That should speed things up!
That's these Venatori down.
Always happy to help on a job like this.
The more scattered we make the cult, the better for Docktown.
We'll get you out of there. Hang on. You all right?
No, but I'm alive and grateful. They were going to take me somewhere. They talked about rituals and risen gods.
You don't have to worry about that anymore. Do you have somewhere to go? Someplace you'll be safe?
I don't know the city.
Go to the docks. Ask for directions to the pawn shop. When you get there, tell them Gallus sent you.
Oh yeah, I wanted to check that because I wanted to show that the. Oh yeah, here it is.
Thanks for the tip-off. Got people.
Check the back for me.
In a moment.
Keeping safe?
This. So I would want to buy this for Nev, and then I would swap this off for what I currently have. Because I don't really need increased frozen duration, but this for Nev would be really, really good.
Come back soon. We'll have more.
Oh wow, that's probably a Titan. You can see his face and hands and shit. Wow. Those were pretty fucking big. And the faces, the heads look very much like the
The
pictures
missing
too
dwarves started
that
their
we saw
patrol
from
here.
Solus's vision.
If we retrace their steps, we'll figure out what happened to them.
I hope. This way. And be on your guard. I don't know what we'll find here.
That's why you brought me.
They were definitely here.
This is good. We're headed in the right direction. The entrance to the deep roads is through here. Let's go. I think there's a passage back here. Stand back. I'll move this rock aside.
I don't mind a few shadows, but that's dark.
And it looks like the passage leads down.
Undead? Why are there undead things here?
All it takes is a thin enough veil and some angry spirit.
Right. Fight now, explain later.
Looks dwarven. It might belong to one of the missing Kal Shirak dwarves. Come on, let's try to find a way forward.
We should head this way. Harding, if you please.
This rock, it feels... Rook, I think there's someone in there.
Oh, this is the good one. Finally, it's this should, yeah. It's finally out. Oh, okay, so I actually gotta prep it.
We've got you.
You? It's you?
Yes, it's me, Harding.
But you were... no, it couldn't have been. Oh, my head.
Can you tell us what happened?
We were on patrol. Storgol thought he heard something. Someone weeping, he said. He left to investigate. Never returned. Soon we all started to hear it. The weeping, the whispers. Something took me as I rested. A shadow tinged with red. The last thing I saw before suffocating darkness.
How did you survive in a rock?
That's your question? Right now?
I bet it's a dwarven thing. Children of the stone.
Our philosophers may have an answer, but I do not.
Just rest. You're no longer in danger.
Something's still out there.
But it's not after you anymore.
I understand. May the ancestors be with you.
We should keep going. I sense someone else close by.
Be careful. Trust nothing you hear. Trust nothing you see. And thank you, Harding.
Stay here. You'll be safe. Come on. I know there's more missing.
Mining equipment. Really old mining equipment.
There's lyrium all through these rocks. I'm not surprised people tried to get at it.
Those scuff marks. That looks like someone was...
dragged away.
We have to find them. There's someone close. I think I can feel them. Keep looking.
And now demons? The Veil's thin here. Give them a shot to break through. I've got the setup, you do the rest.
Got him in position.
I'd die in there. Thank you.
Take your time and stay safe.
Why do we need to speak to him? Like, wouldn't he be just as confused as the girl?
We need to go up. Let's look for a way to get there. Look, there's a way through here.
Oh, okay. So I actually can't get back. Great.
Someone else is close by. Come on. You're safe now.
Harding, what's happening?
It means we're on the right track. Stay here. You'll be safe.
Oh wow, this is actually interesting. This could actually be something worth a little more worthwhile. Because I get the stagger, I get more takedown damage. I get more staggage, flow of fortune, which is obviously going to get higher and higher as I go. And then getting more health, ultimate, and mana. Like I was already getting mana on takedown, getting even more is pretty cool.
Blocked. Harding, can you... Thanks, Harding.
That wasn't me, Rook. I didn't move that.
What do you mean?
I don't know what to tell you.
This doesn't feel like the red lyrium that the Venatori use.
We can worry about that later. Demon's coming.
Got things ready.
I think this is the last one. I think that's Stalgard.
Lace Harding, you should not have come.
You needed help.
We know it's a trap.
You still came. You fools. You magnificent fools.
What happened?
The memory is clouded. I recall a cry in the shadows, and then nothing. I woke in darkness, pressed against the stone. No room to even breathe. Time lost meaning. There was a voice in my ears murmuring in despair.
We won't let it harm anyone else. This thing, whatever it is, must be stopped.
Do you know what it was?
A shade. A rot within the stone.
And it's after me. The only way to stop it is to face it.
Don't. It will consume you.
You, mister, need to rest. I'll handle it. Farther in, That's where the Titan's heart is. That's where I have to go. That's where it ends.
The Titan's heart? Are we in an actual Titan? How do you...
I just know.
Let's go. No reason to delay.
Better to get it over with, I guess. I'm ready.
What is the interesting thing? So obviously, Lyrium, I mean, because this looked very much like blood and blood vessels and stuff. So it could be, yeah. And when Lyrium becomes corrupted by the blight, it becomes red, which is actually interesting because it makes it more like blood. So maybe Titans were full of this, the red blood Lyrium. And then when they cut them with the knife and separated their souls, essentially, it then bleached their blood, maybe?
Red lyrium's usually blighted. This isn't that. It's just lyrium that's angry.
Oh, I see. Never mind. Okay. So it's just covered by intense emotion, which makes sense, because when the spirits are... I mean, that's why the blight is because it's overcome with emotions.
Am I just seeing things?
Wow.
Those crystals look like veins.
Over there. The heart. That's where I have to go.
Oh wow, spine too. Actually, I guess I might as well save since I'm here. I wanted to get a screenshot first, but I guess we can just make it a little easier. Wow, what the fuck?
I don't understand.
Oh, well, that's new.
Look at me! Don't you remember? They broke us into 1,000,000 pieces, and this is all that's left!
Anger. And pain. My anger and my pain.
You cast me out!
I couldn't bear it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
They built their world on the wreckage of us. Vengeance is all we have.
Run!
What's she doing?
She'll bring the cavern down, or worse. We have to get to her. We're not leaving Harding. We can still get through to her. Harding! This has to stop. You'll kill us all.
Don't you understand what they did? The elves ripped away our dreams so the earth would be still. Why should they thrive while we lie, broken and forgotten?
My job's done. Your turn. Finale moves yours.
Harding! You have to stop, or you'll kill us all!
I told you to run!
We don't leave people behind.
I remember all of it. Everything the Avenurus did to the Titans. And now the world will remember!
I mean, nah, because, like, honor the Titan's anger, like, the Blight is the Titan's anger. Like, let's not honor any more than it has. Like, the Blight has fucked over the world long enough.
You're Lace Harding. You're more than this rage. You believe that the world is beautiful, that people are good. Hold on to it. Hold on to who you are.
You took everything from us. And you thought you won. But we're still here. We're different. But we're not gone. We will thrive in spite of you.
I'm getting curious what happens if I chose the other one, though. Because it was interesting. Like, would it just be we resolve it regardless? Or would it still, What I get? Big money, big money? Oh, I see. I'm increasing the because that's the lyrium armor. The lyrium armor Stalgard is wearing. So okay, so that's all I'm getting. That's kind of boring. It's a shame. Like I want obviously my. That was actually pretty easy. I only got half health. I didn't even use her to fix me up. I'm actually getting a lot better at this, I think. And having more mana definitely helps. Gives me more options.
That was intense. My mind's still clearing.
So it seems like we resolved her issue then. Like this is
You ready
like
to
her
go?
thing is done completely.
Let's get you home.
Stalgard and the others are returning to Kal Shirak to spread word of what happened. They'll need to be strong in the coming days. We all will.
And I think you've proven your strength.
Me? Oh, I couldn't have done it without you. You can ask me how I'm feeling, you know?
How are you?
I used to worry that I'd lose myself to the Titans. But I wouldn't even be here without them, would I? How could I lose myself when they were always a part of me?
So, what's next for you?
First, we stop the Elven Gods. And after that, well... one step at a time. See where it takes me.
Trust yourself. I do.
You're just a bottomless well of support, aren't ya?
I try.
Oh, and I don't know if I said thank you, so thank you, Rook. I wouldn't be here without you.
Oh, so this is how. So I was right. This is the last. Oh wow, she used heroic armor too. So I was right. That was her last quest. Okay, I thought Hero of the Veil. Oh, maybe I thought Hero of the Veilguard was something. It was something I like near the end of the game or something. But I see. So just doing each. I get a special passive or something. Yes. All that nice, likely. Jeez. All that nice disrupt. I don't know what disrupt means though. And I think detonations have 50% more penetration is good, and then having a party-wide penetration for 10 seconds. I think that's actually better. Like. The bonus ability damage is really hard to get rid of. But I just don't know what disruption means. You know? So I think I'll just leave it. I think, yeah, this is... Jesus Christ. Has this been just getting better bit by bit? Based on how much I developed her relationship? Because it's been slowly getting nicer. But let's see. So what did I get? I got something. Oh yeah, I got this. Yeah, that at max would be pretty interesting because this actually could rival this. This is still kind of better because it's the ability. The 30% ability damage and cost reduction, like cost refund, getting cost refunded. That means I cast 100 mana spell, I get 25 back, which means I'm 1/4 of the way. Like right now, I can cast 3 spells back to back. If all 3 of them get refunded, then I can almost cast a free spell. In fact, if once I get my full set equipped, I'll have 400 mana, and I'll be able to cast 4 spells back to back, which means I'll be able to cast really 5 spells back to back, minus cooldowns and shit. So like this one seems to be super good. So I think I'll probably just keep it for a while. Okay, so they gave me some armor shit, some heavy armor. Doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna go armor this time. Oh yeah, I got these belt upgraded to max. That's tempting. I could do it just for the electric damage. I'm just kind of annoyed that the healing is such trash. Like I would need all 3 of my potions just to fill my health up to max. Like it's fine if I choose 2 party members that can both heal. And this one's kind of interesting. Not for my build, but there are definitely more area skills. I got another thing. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Jesus. What? See, what's really crazy about this is that the buffs they give me, they're all offensive buffs. So I don't get invulnerability. So it's your health drops to 1, and for 10 seconds you cannot take another hit at all. You cannot take a single hit. This is the kind of thing that's helpful when you stagger a boss. So a boss is staggered, do this, and then just wail on him. But Jesus, that is way too. I mean, like that is super glass cannon. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so that's the thing. Is it 660? Like, is that the immediate heal? She does this, which I've already maxed. She does this, which I've maxed too. Oh, I could probably get out of this. I probably don't need the duration. I think the duration is kind of useful because of this, that effect it can automatically apply. But, let's do that. So it lasts longer, and it's because I think it's still a certain number of ticks. It's a certain number of health per second. So if it's... And that will increase its effectiveness even more. Okay, first instance healing. Huh. So that's interesting. So obviously this is the more urgent heal. This is the oh shit, heal me now. I want my health to be healed up the most right now. This is obviously 300% is more than 150%, but it's the kind of thing where it's like you probably don't need the last heal to be super strong. By that point, you either be topped off or you won't need it at all. Okay, well that one obviously is going to be awesome. That one is great. Deflect or precision? I have a problem with precision. I want more offense. Okay, so here's our path. Here's our cool thing. Durations is okay. You get damage. Wait, what does that mean? So, like, detonation damage increased by 25%, obviously. So, the first two make sense. You and your other companions gain a 20% damage and cooldown reduction. For everything? Like, all our cooldowns are permanently 15% by having her in the party? And that do 20% damage bonus just by having her in the party? Or is this something like when you detonate? Because it's like right after detonation. Now, it's not like... Yeah. And so, like, that means with the first one, Soothing Potion and cooldown, so that means that's a 30% reduction in this is cooldown. I guess it's this 30% in this specifically, and 15% for these two, I guess. I mean, that's still kind of interesting. And she got her legendary armor. It's tempting, but this is just still so good. Because she's going to be detonating. And the fact that penetration is super useful to bypass defense. And, like, there's just so few instances where you have penetration. Like, one of my skills has it. But, like, I have to use a skill for it. Okay, so I got that one. Okay, so now it's time to go this away. I don't need any of these, right? Duration abilities, nope. I'm going to get this one and then this one. And then go up this way. I don't really need affliction. This will be helpful if I'm getting a lot of afflictions, because that's kind of what I do like that have on them. But then this combined with this will be super useful, because it'll just be I'll have more afflictions on them and they'll last longer. And they'll stay more, like I'll have more stacks more frequently. Okay. Cool. Oh shit, more people to talk to.
So, Tosh, you're the dragon hunter of this outfit.
Yep. And you do monsters.
Seems our work's going to overlap.
No, it's not. I handle dragons. You kill monsters. And Darkspawn.
Dragons are monsters.
What? No, dragons are natural. Been around longer than we have. Darkspawn and monsters are just Vashidon that came later. And archdemons. You handle archdemons. That thing at Weishaupt was messed up.
In all kinds of ways.
Yeah, like, you say dragon hunter, dragon hunter, dragon hunter, but we have yet to see her actually hunt a dragon. We've only seen her poison a dragon and have someone else come in. We've only seen her whine and bitch, whereas we've seen him actually hunt monsters. And like Tosh's dragon hunter expertise was, we need to lure the dragon out of the lair. Oh, you mean the thing the wardens were already doing? Like, they were already luring it out of the lair. Like, you didn't offer them anything new. You just reaffirm that, yeah, the thing you were trying to do, just do it some more. Which is like, okay. And then she blew the horn. Like, that was something. She blew the horn. But, like, she wasn't in my party to battle. Which, realistically, she does have a lot of armor and weaponry. Well, not really just armor. She has a lot of armor and weapons that that do give extra bonuses against dragons. So, I can see why you'd want to use her against dragons, but...
Trust me, it's her. And we're lucky. If someone found the body before us, she would have been cremated.
Ugh, I'll never understand that custom.
What are you two up to?
Look, it's very exciting. Nev's invited me to help solve a murder.
Ooh, maybe they'll put your name in the Minrathous papers alongside Nev's.
Do you think so?
It's not as fun as it sounds. Alright, let's start the show.
By the flame that stoked you, by the light that rises. Return and speak.
What do you want of this one?
You were a shadow dragon. Someone took you out.
She's already digging in. Be firm.
Why should this one speak?
For a chance to right some wrongs.
One last time.
Well, also, it's like, why would she care if her skull gets dropped? Like,
With no promise of answer.
You helped get people out of the city. Who was the last person you took?
No. Secret. This one's to protect.
They're clinging to a role, keeping secrets.
Fine. Then tell me who killed you. Did you see their face?
Their name gives the other away.
If they came for you, then they're coming for whoever you helped escape.
Time's short.
This one saw the murderer's face. Uranus. His son wanted out for Blood Mage family. This one got the son to Azariel. Help him.
The Shadow Dragons will get him to safety.
Thank you.
The spirit has left us. Thank you for trusting me with one of your dead.
Wouldn't leave that to just anyone. You're a different story. Thanks for the help.
Anytime.
Oh, great. Is it your turn to cook? What's all this gonna be?
Paella. Well, 2 of them. One without seafood for Emmerich.
So you're making dinner for the team twice.
Everyone has to eat.
Lucanus, You are all that stops us from eating random ancient elven stuff off
I mean,
the
making one
shelves.
without seafood is not
We
hard.
all owe you
You
our
prepare all the same ingredients. You just
That is not something
portion
people
half of it into
usually
the one
say to
without
an
seafood,
assassin.
half of it into the one with.
I just don't
and
like
then
to
the
be
seafood.
idle. It's good to have something to keep myself busy that isn't work. I've never really faced any problem too big to solve. Now there's Spine, the gods, Treviso. It's hard to ever feel you're doing enough. But here, now, I have people I can care for. Something as small as providing a treat feels big enough to matter.
Okay, I guess, I guess that's pretty much it. That can't do that yet. I don't think so. So yeah, it's just Arlathan. Let's do this one first, I guess. And, let's save. But yeah, I'm not exactly even sure where in Arlathan I'll need to be for the main story, so I don't know how easy it'll be to do the side quest first. Okay, I'm back.
Patrols have checked in. They found some more relics.
Ah, shit. Oh, okay. So this is probably gonna unlock this part. Where's? Oh, I see hers. Oh yeah, there's a little section over there. Fuck it, let's just do this one since I have Tasha in my party and I can get her out. Okay, so I have to select my party, so there's definitely going to be combat. I mean, it makes sense, because we're going to a dragon lair. Presumably we're going to fight a dragon.
Alright. The dragon's a fang scorcher that attacked villages. We're close to her lair.
This shouldn't be too bad, right? We fought 2 dragons at once in Hossberg.
The dragons we fought in Hossberg were being ordered around by the gods. They were attack dogs. This is a wolf. A big wolf. Fighting in her own territory. Be ready. This is your first real dragon fight.
You said she attacked villages. Are we dealing with another attack in a city like Treviso or Minrathous?
No. Something got her to start hunting a ways off.
Something like what?
Dunno. Hoping we find out while we're here. But right now, focus on taking her down before she kills anyone else. Including us.
You said the dragon's a fang scorcher? What are they like?
Fire breather. Related to the Ferelden Frostback. Think of her like the dragon version of a bobcat or a fox.
It's a little larger than a bobcat.
I mean, she's small and sneaky for a dragon. Attacks with fire from a distance to soften up her targets. And she's mean. Scorchers hold a grudge longer than my mother.
I'm ready. How do we start?
First rule, shut up so the dragon doesn't hear us.
Got it.
Stay in the trees as long as you can. It's gonna get hot when she sees us. Hey, Lucanus. I heard Antivan crows make themselves invisible to dragons by imitating the dragon's shadow.
Who tells you these things? How would that even work?
I thought maybe you spread out your capes like wings. So she thinks you're her shadow and ignores you.
Tash, the Antivan crows only develop techniques for assassinations. Why would we learn techniques to fight dragons?
Maybe someone hired you to assassinate one? Hang on. Something's off with that crap up ahead. Let's go up through there on the left instead.
What's wrong?
I don't know. The way that debris is placed doesn't look natural. Or like something a dragon would do.
You're the expert. We'll follow your lead.
Will it do the thing where it flaps its wings and makes a whirlwind?
Maybe.
What about shooting its tail spikes like arrows?
Dragons don't do that.
Holy shit, finally. Yes, finally. Okay, cool. Oh man, I've been waiting for the fucking upgrade of this for fucking ever. Okay, so now my defense skyrockets to 189. Or no, 180, sorry. Defense is 252. So if I swap this off to something else, like this, it was 252. Oh, wait, what? That makes no sense. It's 221. But if I equip this, wait, not that. Equip this, 20% maximum mana as defense. It's 252. But it also has the enchantment of plus 30 defense. So it's like it gives me 1 extra defense? I don't quite get that. What does that even mean? I don't know how my... Or, wait, what? Defense, 252. I open up here, it's 253. What? Or is the penetration, takedown damage? Is there somewhere else where? Yeah, so my maximum mana is 250. But that's a bonus, so I think I have 350, and I should get 20% of that, which should be 70? So why is my defense so low? That doesn't make sense. This one drops to 150. Yeah, wait a minute, what? Oh, it's because I forgot, because of the defense of the thing itself. Yeah, so this was this. Okay, so this has 98 defense. Something else that has, so I swapped something that must have more defense. Okay, let's try this one. This is pretty much the same. But it has plus 3. So this is 252, or 253 if I actually open up the stat for some reason. If I swap to this, it should be plus 3. But I should also... Okay, it went down. Oh, was that it? Was it 250? So it must be... It was 187. Oh, maybe was it something that was like in line with... Oh, yeah, that's the weird thing, right? Like, look at this. This says 180. I wore that other thing. It said it was like 270-something or other. But look at this. So my defense is 253, right? So I swapped to this thing, which has +3, more defensive armor, but not any of the other shit. My defense went up to 194. Why is this 194 now? Well, when you actually look at the defense stat, it's 187. That makes no fucking sense. I have no clue what these numbers mean then. Like, yeah, it's so weird. Because, like, it says 260 attack, but, like, all the damaging on my shit is all in, like, a 300s. Like, only the offhand is weak. So why is it closer to the offhand damage than any of the other numbers? Why is this 180 when I have 252? Is it calculating in the resistances and health, perhaps, and developing some sort of weird fraction? I don't get this. And that's why, like, maybe that's why this went up when I swapped to the necrotic one, because it gave me that 30 or 25% necrotic resistance, and so it counts the necrotic resistance as a bonus. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But finally, I have this. Ideally, getting the next tier of these two would be really good. This one obviously super help. This one, this is just fine. It's just an extra little damage bonus. That's kind of useful. This would obviously be ridiculously good. Honestly, like, I already got, like, the next two are all be really, really good, no matter what. But you know, I need 2 upgrades for that to actually be useful. Oh, wait a minute. Now that I have that, let's actually swap. Oh fuck! Now I don't want. Shit. Well, whatever. Let's just swap anyway. Where's the one that gives me mana? Oh yeah, wait. Let's see. So I have 253. So this will give me 10 extra defense. It's 253. I'll swap to this one. It was 253. Oh, yeah. Now it's not gone down. I have more mana, but this gave me 30 defense. This gave me 30 defense. But that's fine, because it's still pretty high. It's making up for the fact that that minus 30 defense, that skill is now making up for that fact. Now I have more mana, which is obviously great. Now I have 6 things of mana. Look at that. 6 nubs. I can cast 3 spells back to back. Cool. And then I'll have to enchant the knife when I have a moment. Oh yeah. That's what I was thinking I could equip instead. There was the ring that also gives me mana. Yeah, this one. But I want to get I still want to keep the. Yeah, this will be helpful. So that 222. Wait, what? I should have more mana. That should give me more mana. And so I should have more defense. Why is this not working? Where's that ring again? Oh, here it is. Oh, because this gave me mana. God damn it. Okay, so now, okay, fuck it. I won't equip at the moment because I need to enchant. I need to enchant both of them. Okay, fuck it. I'd have to quit the quest and actually have to do all that shit. I'll do that later. But yeah, that will give me 7 little pips. 350 mana, I think.
Hear that? Everyone heard that. Hunting call. spooks prey, so they bolt out into the open.
I felt it all the way down to my toes.
Yeah, it tingles. Wait. Antam.
Antam? Here?
No idea. But they were setting an ambush.
They weren't counting on you.
Come on. We can circle around. Hit them where they're not expecting us.
I mean, they probably will be expecting me because I shatter literally everything I possibly can, which makes a lot of noise. I kind of switch to that. I'm not sure how much of this buff I get. Let's see if this works. Let's see if I get that electric and fire damage. Let's see if I get it. Come on. It does. I get it. So now I have. So the cool thing is I think at the end of this. No, there's one. Yeah, 50% of all the other damage bonuses. So I have essentially 25%. I have 15% for fire. Oh shit! What enchantment does this have? God damn it! Finding all stagger, whatever. I'll make it do. But yeah, so basically now that 15% I get from that, half of that will go towards electric damage. Now my electric damage is plus 50, which is fucking insane.
Everyone all right?
What did the Antam mean? They knew I'd come for the Fang Scorcher? I only came because she attacked villages.
Maybe they baited it into attacking the villages somehow, to lure you out here.
For the Dragon King, apparently.
Stupid name. Let's look around. I need to know what's going on. bastards. They're the ones who've been capturing dragons and blighting them, turning them over to Gillenane in exchange for power. Hisra Marluk Voshvatari Brock! We knew the Antam were involved. Now we know it's the Dragon King. That's who we find and kill. We can get to the Fang Scorcher's lair out through there. Whenever you're ready.
Watch the fire!
Who's cover on the left? Move! All right, she knows we're here. That means quick beats quiet. Stay clear of the fire. It's like oil. Gets on you and keeps burning.
More on top.
Oh, that was easy.
Let's see what you got. There's trouble. They've got us at range. All yours. Ready.
Thanks, Nicholas.
Anytime.
Watch for incoming.
everyone over.
Done.
Shokra Toebra. Shokra Toebra. Today, you're dragon slayers. Now let's see what she had in her lair.
I mean, this is like the third dragon I've killed. Well, I mean, yeah, I've killed a lot of dragons. Ooh, look at all this shit. Nice.
Let me know when you're ready to get out of here.
That's the thing. See, you nearby is kind of interesting, and there's definitely a ring or something where the more your resistance in an element will actually contribute to your damage. So that's valid use for that. The damage and stagger of that was really low.
Just tell me when you're ready.
Let's head out now. Trophy from the Fang Scorcher.
She was a good fight. You gonna be a big dumb puppy every time we hunt a dragon?
I I'd love to tell you no, but realistically, at least I'm being honest. When you were standing over the dragon, you said something. Chakra to Ebra. It's the same thing your mother told you. You struggle the way you are.
You must struggle with what you are. It's what she told me when I was a kid. Still does. So I don't let the dragon out.
Meaning your fire breath.
It's not just about the fire. It's about how stuff makes me feel. What I do when I'm angry.
Yeah, it's about growing up and not being a baby and controlling yourself.
I've seen you angry. You're fine.
No.
I mean, she's not. She's a big baby.
I can get this rage where I just have to break something and I can get stuck in arguments, needing things to be a certain way. The Antam would have turned me into a berserker, breathing fire across the battlefield, killing anything in my way. I don't want to be that.
So don't be.
Just like that?
Yeah, just like that. You are Kunari. You have the discipline to use those feelings when they help you and control them when they don't. I mean, we just killed a dragon thanks to you. How hard can anything else be after that?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Think I'm ready to talk to my mother about who I really am.
Yeah?
Yeah. I just killed a dragon. How hard can talking to my mother be after that? Might invite her to the lighthouse. Maybe that way she doesn't spend the whole time talking about that old tablet.
I'm still a little concerned about whoever sent the Antam. They mentioned the Dragon King.
Yeah. The asshole who's capturing dragons and blighting them for Gillenane. I'll ask Isabella to look for him. Still a stupid name. Dragon King. Dragons wouldn't have kings. They'd have queens.
The trap had failed. The Fang Scorcher was dead. But the Dragon King was a patient hunter. All he needed was a little help from a trader in the Lords of Fortune to set a new trap. And the bait was sure to bring Tosh running.
Oh, I'm here. Why the fuck am I here? Yeah, so my question is that will that final attack still like alternate even when it's even when it's a second weapon? Like the buff still does. I'm curious what the final attack does. Oh, wait a minute. What? Why do I have this equipped? This is her shit one. This is the one. God damn it. She could detonate Sunder. That was so stupid of me. And I put so many points into it, too. I put all these points into that ability, and I didn't even have it equipped. Whoops. Oh, same for this one. Whoops. Shit. I gotta actually pay attention to what the fuck I'm doing. This one. This is the Flies Overwhelmed. Okay. So Flies Overwhelmed. Detonates Weakened. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you want to make sure you have you have a primer and a detonator on every character. And if I don't, then I'm fucking it up. Weakened, and that's detonation. Detonation. Detonate apply. Detonate apply. And detonate and apply. Okay, cool, there we go.
Ready to level up your punching experience? Go dent some helmets.
Finally got the rubble cleared.
How are supplies? Running low. Looking to inflict some pain? I have what you need.
Holy shit, 5,000 gold from this? God damn.
Come back anytime.
Hey there, Rook.
Okay, so no combat.
Hassan can get the gate.
Another truffle hunt?
No, we're meeting Eldrin, the old elf I told you about. I spent summers here. Tended Hollow when I was a kid.
Hard to imagine the mighty hunter hanging out with deer.
Not every... Hassan, hang back. Eldrin, I got your message.
Oh? Who are you?
It's me, Davrin.
I knew a Davrin once. Strange kid. Too small, even for an elf.
Well, now, hold on.
So, this walking mountain of armor I see before me can't be him.
You sure got old and cranky.
You got old and far too good looking. I was always the lady killer.
This is Rook. We're working together.
Another warden. Can you be trusted around our holler, Rook?
I guess we'll have to let them work that out.
Careful of the antlers. They do the deciding. Arlathan Forest is wrong in a way I've never seen.
We know.
The holler aren't coming around, and these old bones aren't up to the task of chasing them anymore. I'm worried they're sick. I need you to check on them for me.
Hassan, I told you.
Is that what I think it is?
I'm looking after him.
Remarkable. A griffin. Never thought I'd see one. Maybe all those summers here rubbed off. The monster hunter turned shepherd.
What was Davrin like back then?
We don't need to waste Eldrin's time with...
He sang a lot.
This guy?
He'd sing to the holler.
You mean the Grey Warden standing next to me?
Now, hold on. I'd get tired trying to herd them. I started humming to keep myself awake, and they slowed down to listen.
So naturally, you broke out into song.
Only when humming didn't work. Just getting the job done.
And now the job is caretaker to a griffin.
Hassan's got him wrapped around his little talon, searching all over for gingerwort
Yeah, Eldrin's heard enough.
Davrin, the truffle hunter? Seems my old lesson sunk in. Not every creature in the forest is quarry.
I didn't ignore everything you said. And now, we've got some holler to find.
Davrin, I'm glad to see you took the road less traveled. It suits you.
Okay, what do we do?
Find some stone root, a marble tree, and vannerberries.
I thought we were looking for Hala.
A lot of people would go chasing after them, running around, getting nowhere. Hala can keep that up for days.
Maybe you could sing to them.
I'll go right on pretending you didn't say that. Trick I've learned. Ringing the dinner bell's a lot easier than searching the whole damned forest.
Here we go. Found a marble tree.
See if it has a dead brain.
Got it.
It's hollow, right? When you blow through it, it mimics a Hala's call.
The dinner bell.
Not ringing it yet, but that's
Here, some vanneberry.
sweet as candy. Hala lapped them up.
Interesting. I wonder what they taste like.
Don't even think it. Uncle Eldrin let me try one once. As a lesson. It lasted an hour. Paralysis, hallucinations, cramps.
Ugh. Over here. Stone root.
Dig up a few. Good. Hang on to that. We slice away the outer husk. There's seeds inside that mimic the Hala mating scent.
I thought we were ringing the dinner bell.
Maybe it's a romantic dinner.
Oh, whoops. I didn't realize. God, that means I could have gotten this ages ago. Actually, is that worth it for him? Let me double check. Because, like, I might actually want to use his taunt now. Versus, wait, what's this? Oh, wait, never mind. No, this is just going to be good. Once it gets maxed out. That's useless. I mean, this is will have more utility. It's but this is interesting because there's other shit that taunting does. But yeah, I don't really need it. Oh, whoops! I forgot to re-enchant my shit. Whoopsie.
Time to get out that marble branch and call the Hala.
You sound excited.
Let's hope it's that and not I'm hungry for venison.
Oh, wait a minute. This is actually really good. This is to get my mana up quicker. That's actually what I really, really need. This one. Okay, so I don't really need that. Actually, I could get that because I get 50%, so it would add 5% to my lightning damage. But no, I'll get this one first. Then, that's a toughie. This is actually really good, too. I'm going to do a lot of afflictions, but this is just, it's a use, and this is useful now.
It's on the other side of this.
Oh, yeah. This was just a white wall before I remember.
He senses something. Could be Hala.
We've got a griffin. Asan could track them.
I need to be careful of the predator in him that's ingrained to hunt and kill things before they kill him.
He'd attack the Hala?
Probably not, but he's never seen one. This is a good spot. Lay out the stone root and bannerberries. Time to blow the horn. I'll let you have the honor.
Is it coming from behind us? Oh, never mind.
It looks sick.
It's okay. We're here to help. How do we help?
Look around for more Vannerberries. Asan, don't you even think about going after...
Gavrin, remember, trust.
Right. Turlum. Okay. Asan, do as I would do, boy. Be nice.
Did Asan just bring it some food?
He did. I'll be damned. Won't forget that anytime soon. Thanks for helping out.
Don't sweat it. I guess it's not all about killing gods and monsters. There's more to him than hunting darkspawn.
Eyes of an eagle, roar of a lion. But maybe the heart of a Hala.
And the appetite of all three. You found your Turlum.
Yeah, we did. Come on, boy. You did good. We'll need to tell Eldrin about this Hala. Easy there, girl. You just enjoy that meal.
So your uncle is quite the character?
Eldrin will drink you under the table, then the floor, then bury you in the basement as a joke. Most of my clan didn't understand why I left. Eldrin had an open mind, saw I was restless.
He approved?
He knew I had to find my own way, though he warned me about joining the Wardens.
Too dangerous?
Too much darkness. Eldrin always preached balance in life.
Not a lot of that at Weishaupt.
We reek of darkspawn all the time. I guess that's why working with Asan, there's something to be said for drawing strength from the light.
Holy shit. It's my weapon. It's my armor. Holy crap. Oh, that's so awesome when you get the one. Okay, so now we'll finally be able to tell what that means. Does that mean when my spell hits? And the cool, interesting thing is, like, refund out of impact? Well, what about my duration spell, right? I use 100 mana, but it hits multiple times. It's slam, slam, slam. Like, is it just on the first hit I get 25% of it back, or is it every hit? And then, like, what about my chain lightning? Chain lightning's hitting multiple times too, maybe multiple people. Can I essentially get unlimited chain lightnings? But we'll see. But on the bright side, the other good thing is the fact that it just it gets stronger, I think. Yeah, I guess this is probably going to be where we're going to go as part of this story over here, because that's the only place I haven't gone. There's also this place, maybe, but it could be that this will lead us here, and then it'll double back and pop us out here, perhaps. There's also a little bit of a blob here, so it could be that it also is here as well. It's hard to say.
Any luck?
We found one. Looked sick.
I was afraid of that. If you can find more Vanna berries...
Hassan took care of it.
A griffin helped Tahala?
Not much lion left in him.
He's still young, learning how to roar.
The world knows griffins as warriors who fought Darkspawn, but they existed long before that.
Existed as what?
A creature of the wild, free to explore their nature.
But griffins live for the hunt.
So do you. Yet now, you're a caretaker.
I'm proof that anything can change. Don't know if it's for the better.
Nothing about change is ever certain. I once knew a restless young elf who believed there was more to life than shoveling hollow manure. It's the nature of nature to surprise us.
Maybe you're right. See you around, Eldrin.
Wait, that's it? I don't get armor bonus for him? I mean, I got a bump in my armor, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I need to actually go back to town and okay. And re-enchant my ship.
So, you and Rook?
Do I want to know where this is going?
It's not going anywhere. I mean, I don't mean your relationship's not going anywhere. I mean me, my question.
Right.
It's just nice. And you can solve cases together.
We could do that before.
But now, it's romantic.
The fires are lit.
Yeah, I don't think I need to level this because I think the upgrade from blue to purple will level it automatically.
Davren, if there's any advice you can send to Treviso about handling the Blight.
I'll pass it on, though some details are only for Wardens.
Are you serious? You're clinging to your order's secrets now?
It's not about secrecy, Lucanus. When you're resistant to the Blight like we are, Wardens can take more risks. Or do you want untrained civilians spreading it further?
Right. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Home is where it hurts the most, isn't it?
This is where we eat.
I see.
Shathan, it's good to see you again.
My child wished to show me where she now lived.
I made food. Here, this cup. Made it myself.
You remember the recipe on your own?
You've been hammering it into me for 20 years.
It could use more ginger.
Whatever the Qun demands.
Nevitash has never been interested in Qunari traditions before now.
Well, she is now.
Is this your influence? Or that of the followers of the Qun?
The followers of the Qun?
Have they asked you to soften her to the Qun? Do they want to lure her back?
Neither. Thank you for asking.
Then why have you pushed her to this?
Tosh chose all this for you, and you still can't unclench enough to offer a little support.
I do not need your manipulation to show affection to my child.
But what do you need? Give me a hint. Because right now, nothing Tosh does is good enough.
Is that how it appears to you?
Yes.
I was never taught how to be a mother.
Under the Qun, children are raised by those suited to such pursuits. I trained as a scholar. I was taught to think critically, to analyze without passion, and correct mistakes. You need not tell me that I am an inadequate mother. I am aware.
Then why did you leave?
When I see my child in danger, I act.
Here's the ginger.
Thank you.
So, I'm non-binary.
What does that mean?
It means I don't feel like a man or a woman.
If you are neither a man nor a woman, then what are you?
Non-binary. I just said, and I'm going to use they instead of she from now on.
If this is because I have criticized your dress or your manners...
It isn't!
I mean, it is.
Under the Qun, the term for one whose gender does not match the one given to them at birth was a Qunathlok. Perhaps you are like that.
Why do you have to keep picking at it? Why can't you just be happy for me?
Evatosh, Chakra to Ebra.
So I'm supposed to struggle with who I am? Even if I don't feel like I fit, even if I feel wrong?
No, you misunderstood.
Then say it better! Why am I never enough for you?
Because you're such a child. You're so whiny all the time.
Thank you for inviting me to your home. Panahedan.
Like, it's like, what? I thought you should be happy for me. Like, happy? What? Like, why should I be happy for you? Like, you just said this. It's like, okay, you said you're gonna call yourself this instead. Like, that changes nothing. You know, what you call it is irrelevant. Now, I mean, to be fair, her mother just said, oh, well, what about this label then? It's like, yeah, we're just changing one label for another. It's like, whatever, right? Doesn't really matter. But like, calling whatever you call yourself is irrelevant. And that's what I also find stupid, right? The whole, like, oh, I don't feel like a man or a woman. It's like, well, how does that feel? You know, how does it feel to be one? How does it feel to be the other? It's like, no, you don't feel that shit. You just are. You just accept reality, and then you can just behave however you want. Like, you can act like a man as a woman, and you can act like a woman as a man. Like, it doesn't matter. The reason why we say act like a woman or act like a man is just act in the way that a majority of men act in the way a majority of women act. Like, this is just statistical normalcy, right? Like, this is just normal. This is what normal people do, and you're going to act like this despite, you know, being not normal, which is fine, right? Act however the fuck you want. I think it's silly to be like, well, I don't feel like a man. It's like, or I don't feel like a woman. It's like, well, what the fuck does that mean, right? You don't feel like a woman because you prefer to act, you know, more masculine? It's like, that doesn't make you less of a woman. Like, being a woman is just a biological fact. That's it. Like, what you do as a woman is not tied to your gender. You can do whatever you want. We're humans. Like, or I mean, like, you know, we're intelligent beings. You can act however you want. You know, provided you're not injuring or harming other people, it doesn't really matter. Just act how you want. The label is irrelevant. I don't know. Like, this whole argument seems stupid. Because she's like, oh, I'm non-binary. It's like, okay. Like, why are you happy for me? It's like, well, what? Like, what would I be happy? What would I be happy for? Like, you haven't expressed emotions. You just said, yeah, this is. I mean, you could say this is how I feel, right? But like, that's not even really an emotion. That's just a thought process. More like, it's like you haven't expressed anything that she should be happy for. Like, okay, so you're calling yourself this term, which is how you characterize the way you feel. Like, oh, okay, cool, good job. Like, okay, like, why should she be happy, right? Like, you haven't, like, it's not like you doing this is making you happy, you know? You could say, the way I've been living, I've been unhappy, and I'm gonna, you know, call myself this, and since I've been calling myself this, I feel happier. And then, of course, yeah, the mother might be like, oh, okay, well, now that I know how you feel, that you were unhappy, and doing this is making you happy, then she can express happiness for that. But you just drop a random, like, and she literally doesn't even know the term. You have to explain the term to her. And then she was like, oh, actually, there actually is a term in the Qun to reference that, and then you blow up in her face, right? Which is like, what? She's not saying like, oh, you are this. She's like, oh, perhaps you're like this, which is like essentially a term that seems to express exactly the same thing as what you're trying to say, except in a way that makes sense within the world. Like non-binary in this world, like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, there's no way in hell a modern term like that would exist in a dark fantasy world like that. So nothing she said was wrong. She was like, oh, okay, well, you want to call yourself this. Well, actually, in the Qun, there is actually a term for that. It's called this. Perhaps you're that. And she's like, what? Why are you happy for me? It's like, what? It was like, you haven't even expressed that you are happy for you. Why would she have to feel happy for you when you yourself haven't even admitted that? Like, I don't know. This is stupid. Now, maybe it makes more sense for people who experience this. The 1% of the population. Maybe having 1/8 of your companions try to represent 1% of the population is probably not the best way to sell the game. But maybe this is exactly how this feels. But she's wrong. Wrong about what? Like, that's dumb. No, I do like her. I think what she said makes sense. And also, I don't think anything she's done has been wrong, right? Like, she has been a caring mother, and Tosh has been kind of an asshole. Like Tosh is just too, rambunctious and brash and, coarse with her language. Her mother is just an intellectual, and she tries to speak logically, but Tosh is just far too emotional. And so, like, her logical explanations don't seem to get through to Tosh, which is unfortunate, but it's just, that's just how it is. And her mother doesn't know how to explain it in a better way. And you could be like, well, that's a little harsh on Tosh. It's like, well, no, because like her mother tells her, don't fucking use your fire. And how do we meet her? Her using her fire on these people, which now gets people hunting after her. And now her mother's going to get kidnapped because of this. It's just like, and then she's like constantly using it. And like, that's the thing. She's constantly using it. Like, we meet her then. There's like two other times, at least one other time, but maybe two, where we meet her mother, and her mother says, "You've been using your breath again, right?" And it's like, yeah. So clearly, she ran from the Qun because of her daughter's ability, and her daughter will just not stop fucking using it in public, and it's just like for like stupid shit too. Like we were on one of our quests, it was like, "Oh look, the Ontom have put up their flags on these things. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll do my fire breath on this thing to melt the stakes into the ground." That's not going to be obvious that someone used fire breath or to burn the flags. Or you could have just taken the flags down. Just ripped off the flags from the things. Like, you don't need to burn it. Or just, if you need to burn it, use like magic or a natural like torch or something, So it's like you're told to do these things and you're just, basically Tosh seems to be kind of an asshole. And she just is incredibly self-centered and emotional. And basically, it's not, I mean, you could say that she's trying to understand her mother, because like this whole thing is like her mother, and you could argue, you might think, oh, well, her mother's not understanding her. It's like, well, first of all, Tasha's never really explained herself ever, right? Her mother has explained herself and her thoughts and feelings, and yeah, sure, like, lay her expectations on Tosh, but like we haven't yet seen an instance where Tosh has been like, this is what I want to do, this is what I like doing, and we've never really seen her mother not be supportive in what Tosh has done or doing. So it's just like, yeah, all we have is just Tosh acting out like a petulant little child, and her mother just not understanding her. But Tosh is also not easy to understand. She doesn't explain herself. Like, all the dialogue we've had so far is just incredibly brash and harsh and curt, and it's just so like it doesn't tell you shit. It provides as little information as possible. So it's like, it's not surprising her mother can't understand her when she just doesn't make herself understood and doesn't try to make herself understood. And she doesn't try to understand her mother. In fact, this meal thing seems to be the first time she's actually tried to understand her mother's way of life. And obviously this is wrong. These two are stupid. Like, these should not be choices. That's also stupid, so I guess this.
This is just new fare. You need some time?
No. It's okay.
It's also like, all she did was provide a regional
hiding
term
anymore. How she takes it is her problem.
You sure?
Yeah.
She just provided a cune word for what you said, and then you blow up on her. It's like, why aren't you happy for me? Like, what? It's so stupid. It's just so dumb. Okay, so I guess that's it. Yeah, so this is the one quest I did get. So I got all my enchantments, right? Cool. All my enchantment. Yeah, I don't enchant belts. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. My defense goes down to 20, which must be my base defense. I'm not even sure. Like, I don't get what this defense score is, but the fact that when I hover over it, it does bring up the resistances and stuff. Maybe that matters. Same for this, but again, like, I have no clue how that fucking is applied. Because weirdly enough, it went up. Although maybe it's because I leveled up, perhaps? Or no, I changed weapons and stuff. Maybe that changed stuff. But my offhand is still 247. And so it's just like, whatever. Anyway, so that's really cool. I got this upgraded. This will be cool. I'm actually curious about this one. Oh, wait, not that one. This one. Yeah, 10% more damage for every 50 mana I'm missing is great. Like, it just means that the second I cast my first spell, I lose 100 mana, and I now do 20% more damage. And so I have, once this is all said and done, I have like, I think I have 400 mana now, something like that. So I have 400 mana. So when I'm complete, like when I'm casting my last spell, I'll be missing 300. So that's a 60% damage bonus. Or yeah, 60% damage bonus for that spell. It'll be fucking insane. So this obviously will make it even better. This will increase my electric ability damage for Barrier will be awesome because like that's just cool. It's just extra bonus, so I'll just destroy barriers. And barriers are the more annoying things. Armor, once you get rid of armor, it's gone forever. But barriers can regenerate, which, ideally you should be paying attention to it and kill them quickly. But shit happens. And then, of course, 50% of all other damage bonuses, that combined with this is really, really good. Because that 15% fire damage is now, I'll get half of that added to electric as well. This, I assume it works the opposite way of this. So while this gives more damage for each mana I'm missing, this presumably gives me more damage for the mana I have. So the more mana I have, the more damage I do. But this is an interesting thing, because this paired with this, which means when this is not providing me any bonus for the first spell I'm doing, this is providing me max bonus. Now, the unfortunate thing is they don't tell me specifically what it is, so I have no fucking clue. But if it's the same, if it's the same like thing, like maybe it's double damage when your mana's full, no bonus when your mana is empty. Well, I mean, obviously, if your mana is empty, you can't do shit, but something like that. And if it's double damage when mana is full, then cool, I get double damage. And then when it starts going down, it'll still provide mana, while this is also now starts providing bonus. So this will start providing a bonus as this bonus go down. So it'll be an interesting combination. I don't know. That's the problem. I need kills with it. It's good because it's duration, ability damage, and stagger. But the problem is that my lightning ball is not good against dragons. It just isn't. Unfortunately, it sucks. It's not great against dragons. The only time it would be kind of useful is when I stagger them. But then then the stagger doesn't really matter. The health and ultimate is kind of interesting. I think I might need to swap this out for something else. This is kind of interesting because because this is projectile. This is area. Oh, that's my. So this is projectile, and that's my like main source of damage. And it does do damage from afar. So one, it makes it stronger against barrier again. And the interesting thing is, do I have to hit an enemy that's 15 meters away? Or because like chain lightning will chain to other enemies. If any of those chains hits, do I get that back? And then of course if I get a crit, I get some extra weak point damage, which I'm not sure what that is. It's a bonus, so I'm not sure what that bonus does. Like I think I get it for something else, but I'm not sure what the fuck that means. Oh no, I guess I get 100% weak point damage. So I guess I get a 50% bonus at the moment. So if I did that, I would get a 50% bonus. So that would be better because this is something I can trigger more frequently. The problem with this is it requires a kill to get the mana back, whereas this just requires me to hit an enemy that's far away, which is actually much better. Oh, wait a minute. Interesting. The cool thing about strike is all my thunder is strike. See, strike duration, strike projectile, strike. So this strike one could actually be interesting because every time I crit, but this is slightly better. But this is already gold though, so this is like shit. This is actually improving my strongest spell even further. So I probably want to actually equip that. I don't use Quicken that much. I don't use Blast that much. That could be good because actually, because it's 20% projectile damage. This is 20% for everything. This is 20% for my duration. This is for my lightning ball. This is my lightning strikes, my projectile, and my thing. And it does more damage to health, which is kind of like great, which is good. So I get mono for crits. So like that's the toughie. But the thing is, I don't give a shit when I like immovable. Who cares, right? Like great, I don't get staggered when I don't get staggered for a brief period of time when I like physical reactions and interruptions. Great, cool, but like it's not super helpful. This just adds a fuckload of damage, and I can control. Like, I can't control when the crit is. I don't even know when I can. Do I have a crit rate stat? I'm not even sure what my crit rate is. Yeah, I don't think I have a crit rate at all. So I don't even know what my crit rate is. Which is like, I don't know. It makes it hard to like determine what's good or not. I think I actually will swap with this one though. This one actually seems pretty cool. We'll swap for now because it's gold and gold is better. But let's just double check. Okay, so that's stupid. I don't care about precision. That's the only other tempting one. Depending on how often I crit, that'd be pretty cool. And the cool thing is that this will apply on my my area one, my one that's on cooldown. So it's a way to get mana back when I have no mana. If I crit when I do that. I don't use that. I don't care about deflection. I don't care about enhanced damage. Resistant, doesn't matter. Yeah, this would be if I was going to do a rally party build. This is kind of useful, but like for this one you'd need less mana. It's not really helpful. Okay, so I'm gonna swap max shock stacks onto this baby. And this is good. This is really good. I can't wait till I get to the final tier. This will be even better at the final tier. So I'm pretty much stacked. I just need to level up this. I have no fucking clue where to get it leveled. Where another one of these is. And yeah, obviously leveling up these. It's super helpful. I have a better shock staff. Yeah, see, the problem is I don't know what ranged attacks count as. Like, does it mean an attack that I do from a distance? So if I'm like 10 meters away, So is that all it is? As long as I'm 10 meters or so away, or however many distance away, it counts as a ranged attack? Or is there a specific thing that it, like, oh, this type of ability counts as ranged? So I'm not sure. Because, like, the ranged mana cost, too. I'm like, well, what? So, like, presumably that means I have to do it from... kind of weird. But the problem is it's such a weak staff. It's super weak just because of how low level it is and how I haven't gotten extra copies of it. And that's the kind of shitty thing. Is this is the highest tier electric staff I have. Like, this one is green and this one is fucking... Like, the the lowest possible thing I could possibly be. Like, I have two golds, necrotic and fire, and then my cold ones are both fucking... yeah, my cold ones are both purple. Actually, I guess I have more electric staffs, though. I mean, that's kind of interesting. I do charge attacks a lot, and Rally Party would be kind of useful. And this would definitely be something if I was going to go Rally Party, but only at the end of the thing. Okay, so let me go and enchant my thingy. And I might swap to the strike ability one. I'm not sure. It depends on how much I crit. It seems like I could do crit fairly often. And if crits...
Offer, Dweller.
If it does...
I will answer.
Let's see, if a crit counts... Okay, do I have anything cool? Man. The problem is it's shocked damage, which means the damage from the shock stacks, not the... Okay. I'm pretty stacked. Now just... Okay, so I'm gonna go... 7:30. Let me... I got another side quest. Let me go do the side quest, and I'll save the real quest for tomorrow. Because it's getting kind of late. I don't want to keep doing this. But I am pretty pleased. I'm pretty pleased that I got this finally upgraded, thank God. And that is super useful, too. 20% of the cost. So every single time I use a spell, I get 20% damage bonus. Well, yeah. So it's only these two, because this doesn't have a cost, so I don't get any bonus for that. But as long as I do this, one of these two every 6 seconds, or at least, when I'm doing it, it's just free damage, so why the fuck not? And now this is really interesting. I'm curious about the cost refund, how that will work on my spells. I probably want to find this somewhere. There has to be maybe I might check out the shops too, to see if I can find. Oh yeah, let's actually go back. I might check out the shops. Oh, it's the Halls of Valor. Yeah, I'm level 43. Well, I'll wait till if I can get these upgraded, I might try going against Mythal. Mythal's level 45, so she's not too bad. Although, now that I'm actually even fighting dragons, they do kind of suck, because it seems like all the dragons have phases, where it's like, I thought it was just like, oh, okay, Mythal, I just gotta beat her, right? But it seems like every dragon I've fought so far is basically at the 1/3 marker. So once you've gotten their health down to 66% or so, they then run off, like hide somewhere, shoot you from a distance, and then like do something. So for the Storm Chaser thing, that wasn't too bad. He was just shooting fireballs at you. That's not that bad. But the one I fought in the Necropolis summoned skeletons, which is annoying because that distracts my team members, and they start attacking them instead. And then they also get in the way of me, and so. And then and Necrosis, the Necrotic one, summoned a shield as well. So he summoned a shield on himself. So I'm curious what Mythal will do, because Mythal and the Necropolis one, the one he started with just a red health bar. I'm like, oh shit, okay, red health bar, okay, that'll be easy, right? Just gotta kill him. And then when his health got 1/3 down, he went and got a shield on himself. I think he could put another shield on himself, basically when he was down to 1/3 health. He then hopped back up, did the same thing, shot me with lightning, and then reapplied his shield. So it's kind of tough. It's kind of rough. So Mythal also starts with a red health bar. So I'm thinking, shit, she's probably gonna do something similar. Once we get her down to 2/3 health, she's gonna do something, fly off somewhere, attack from a distance a bit, and then probably put a shield on herself. Maybe she puts a shield on herself and then armor or something. I'm not sure, but I do know that the toughest boss, the really tough motherfucker, is level 50, and he starts with armor. So he starts the battle with armor. So you have to break his armor, then get his health, and presumably he's going to run off and maybe apply a shield or reapply armor or something. I'm not sure. But that one, I imagine, is going to be a pain in the ass. So we'll see. Okay, so that was just a conversation one. So is this going to be another conversation where we find her mother's been stolen or something? Isabella.
Storm Riders get really possessive about their hordes. She'll be tracking the scent of anything that got taken.
Looks like they're talking about a dragon. Kataranda?
Kataranda the Storm Rider. She's bad. She's real bad. Breathes lightning, like the Vincimer.
The Vincimer was kind of friendly, though.
Kataranda isn't. She is a bad dragon.
Bad dragon. Nice. Okay, so the Ravane Coast. This must be what unlocks the rest of the world here. Because there was one quest I couldn't do, the Warden Grey's Final Repose. Because it kept saying, oh, when you unlock the Ravane Coast, come back. And this is actually the one I've done the least amount. It's like 45%. Like, this is 90, like 93. This is 90. This is 90. 87. Still missing 3. It just has less chest. That's why the percentage is less. And this is at 94. Just one chest away. So I'm pretty close to a lot of them. There are only 2 or 3 chests from max. But, except for this one, which is missing a shitload because I couldn't do anything anywhere else. I couldn't unlock the rest of the fucking... Like, I think that's probably, like, the thing to do, right? You teleport out, you teleport in, you grab this shit, and you get the fuck out. And you just keep teleporting around. I think... let's see here. Obviously, we need to go here. Oh, yeah, I don't really care about the Avenurus Altar. God damn it. I think I got all the skill points, too. Is this... There's only 2 Avenurus Altars. I don't really need health. It's actually crazy that there's an enchantment for a 10% health bonus, but it's like, why would you want 10% health? Because like that's not worth it. Like you need so much shit to because essentially the other one was a 300. You can either get 300 health, but then if you get your enchantment, your caretaker rank up to a certain level, you can get 10%. But like I don't even have 3,000 health. So maybe this is an endgame type thing. Maybe at endgame your expected health is going to be like 3,500. And with certain armor types, buffs from armor and shit, you can boost it even further. And so a 10% would actually matter at that point. But yeah, 300 health is going to be more health. It's kind of like the defense thing too. It's like 30, because you can get a 10% defense bump or 30 defense, which is like, oh, okay, well as long as my defense is below 300. Then 30 is going to be more. But then I guess I am also choosing light armor, which has the lowest defense. So maybe if I did heavy armor, that 10% bonus will actually matter more.
We have company.
They've got us at range. Got us pro style. Rook, nice one.
Stay in cover.
Loosen the lid for you. Golden glory.
So I think it did matter. I think I did see me getting a lot more mana back. I think like after I did my first spell, I got 50% of the total mana back.
Hey, could you teach me how to be a crow?
Why would you want to be a crow?
Nothing here. Maybe in the wreckage nearby.
Okay. Nope. Nothing. All right.
Okay, this is probably going to be a fight, so let's just wait here 1 sec. Save, go to the bathroom, get some water, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's do this shit.
Kataranda threw that ship like a toy.
Looks like something took the treasure and buried it. About to get fun. Good hit.
Nice hit!
Ready for a fight? Good shot! That's Rook's kill!
What? It flew off with the treasure.
Crows often develop expensive tastes.
Maybe if I offer it a coin, it'll give up the treasure.
It's only fair. The crows do not work for free. Not a problem.
Nope. Nope. Nothing.
Let's trade for the treasure. What the fuck does that even mean?
This is all of the treasure stolen from Kataranda.
Let's get to the beach where I lured the Vinsimer. Plenty of open space for a good fight. And be ready with poisons. Lightning dragons are more sensitive to poison than most.
Oh, okay, there's a quest starter. Okay, so presumably Tash will be the best. She applies Overwhelm and detonates Weaken. She applies Weaken, detonates Thunder. Applies Overwhelm, detonates Weaken. Okay, so they both do the same. Detonates Thunder. So I need Detonate Overwhelm. So this would be kind of useful. She also has the bonus, but she has also like the highest level I have. So realistically, it's probably Lycanus. She applies Weakened, and he detonates Sundered. Well, maybe this is better. Oh, only level 35.
Everyone, get ready.
Now it's your turn.
Whenever you're ready.
Need to move.
God damn, I tried pressing my potion, but it didn't work. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, I was just a little too fast and loose. I need to dodge better. I could have used my revive. I'm not going to bother wasting a revive on this shit. I just need to play better.
Everyone, get ready. Time for a fight.
Got it covered.
Got him ready for you.
Finale moves yours.
This is so fucking annoying! Every fucking one was...
Your turn. You like storm? Maybe try a blizzard.
Whenever you're ready.
I've got the setup. Rest.
Yeah, it runs off. So every single one seems to do this. It's kind of fun.
I'm ready.
What the fuck was that? It's so fucking annoying. Yeah, it's like it's so fucking annoying. The timing of like either their attacks go so fucking quick that I'm too late to do my dodge, or they're the ones where I do my dodge when I think I should do them, and I only get smacked by them after I do my dodge.
Everyone, get ready.
Oh my! It's so fucking annoying, dude. Fuck off! Like Jesus fucking Christ! The timing for those attacks is so fucking annoying. God damn, the timing on that is so fucking stupid. I fucking hate dragons. The timing is such shit. Motherfucker! Fuck off! Motherfucker! Motherfucker! Why is the timing for every one of your abilities wrong? I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm reading chat. But here's a radical fucking idea. I'm in the middle of fucking battle, so I'm fucking busy. Oh, this is resistant to electric? I didn't realize it had... Oh, is that what... Oh, no, that is its weak point. Okay.
I'm good to go.
Loosen the lid for you.
Your turn.
Hadaranda, this is my beach. Tarala.
And you're just gonna sell your shit. Like, I get it, right? You're trying to sell your shit. But, like, maybe... Like, I'm in the middle of battle. So, fuck.
I'm ready.
Ready. Whenever you're ready.
Something's ready.
God, it's so fucking annoying. If I get hit by one of the things, I'm... God damn it, the timing in every fucking one of their attacks is different.
do this again.
Got him ready for you.
You like storms? Maybe try a blizzard.
Ready.
Let's go again.
Loosen the lid for you.
That. Not even yours. I'm ready. Let's go. Brooke, you're hurt. Here's our shot. Take it. Got it covered. All set. Now it's your turn.
Whenever you're ready. Move it.
Docking's ready.
Good fight. Good fight. We just took down Deathstorm the Storm Rider.
Phew.
We are drinking for free
That was
tonight.
fucking annoying.
And there's
Wasn't so,
treasure, of course, in her
yeah,
scale.
I guess lightning is. Well, I mean, the fact that it was resistant to lightning probably
Storm
didn't
Riders
help.
carry around bits of their horde. I think maybe they get worried when it's
But
not
that's
with
kind of that's kind of rough. Okay, so that's where the horde is. Yeah, I had to. I mean, luckily, the fact that it goes up there and gets its thing is fine because like it gives me time to go out and like knock the potions and collect the potions and keep my shit high. But yeah, that was kind of rough. Okay, so that's it. There's nothing really else for me to pick up here. Just this one chest. Ooh, so yeah, full damage. That is interesting, I think, because I think arcane bombs are one of those things where it's just like you're guaranteed to proc it. It's a guaranteed proc where it's like you do normal, like 3 normal attacks and a heavy, and then the heavy attack is the arcane bomb, I think. So that's really cool because essentially it allows you to guarantee frozen triggers, or frozen procs, which there's a lot of bonuses to having that shit. Okay. But yes, I'm sorry, random person. I was probably very rude to you. But that was not a great time to show up because dragons are like the most annoying thing because like everything he did, like everything he does, has these like annoyingly random like timers. Like dragons have such inconsistent timing for everything they do. There's some where it's like, oh, okay, you gotta dodge now. Like, you gotta dodge immediately. And that's like kind of what I was getting fucked on, is because I'm dodging, I'm doing my fade dodge, right? At the right timing. Like the second I see the red, because like you're given no time. It goes red, and then you have to like dodge right then and there. And I'm pressing dodge. Like, my thumb is on the circle button for dodging as the thing's going off, and I'm still getting fucked. Because that's how fucking fast the dodge, how short the timing is for dodging that shit. Like, you have to be super far away to have a shot of actually dodging it. And I say that, but I was like dodging like 50% of the time, maybe not, maybe like 1/3. So I was doing it sometimes. But then the problem is that the lightning attacks that he was doing were all had much slower timing. So you see it and you're like, oh fuck, I gotta dodge. This is a dragon, I gotta dodge everything as soon as I possibly can. The problem is that the timing for that shit is so fucking annoying, because basically if you had dodged at that time when it first appears, you're essentially stuck. You have like a half second or a 1 second timer where you cannot dodge again, cannot move, because you're like exhausted from the previous dodge. And you know what happens then? That's when you get hit. It's because you're given it's because they give you like, so I still can't get across. It's still not part of the quest for this yet. I thought this would unlock everything properly, but I guess not. Oh yeah. So presumably, I guess I'm going to get all these are going to be completely filled with knives. Ooh, that one looks cool. So I guess there's 3 more staffs I haven't gotten. Actually, I haven't gotten a single unique staff. I've gotten 2 unique orbs, 2 unique daggers, but not a single unique staff. That's interesting. But yeah. So yeah, I was a little curt because yeah, it's just frustrating. I have to really focus on dragons because of how tough the timing is. And then of course it's like, and you might be like, oh yeah, you were super critical. It's like, I was, but I also know that the person was a spammer, essentially. They were a bot. They were coming in to sell their shit, because the way they chatted is like, only bots chat like that. Only people who are here to sell something chat like that. You know? Can you see my chats? No one asked that. No one. No real person asked, can you see my chats? Like, you know? And especially, like, it's one thing to say, hey, can you see my chats, right? And you might be like, oh, well, yeah, maybe, like, sure, someone might, maybe, but usually not. Like, this, okay, so it doesn't tell me that it's complete when I'm over her. Usually not, but even still, like, I was mid-chatting. Like, I was chatting, just, you know, insulting the dragon and being pissed about how much I was getting screwed over by the dragon. And then they say, can you see my chats? It's like, I'm clearly interacting, right? I'm clearly interacting with the stream. You know, the quote-unquote stream. Like, no one's here, so it's not really reacting to the stream. But, you know, I was clearly interacting. I was clearly here. I was clearly present. I was clearly, you know, doing something. Then to say, can you hear my chats? Like, can you see my chats would be something if, like, oh, this person isn't doing much. Like, I can't believe this quest. Yeah, I actually probably need to go to the crossroads to reset it. I didn't realize I could check this vulnerability. So it was weak to necrosis. Actually, I should have known it's weak to necrosis. Actually, that was stupid of me. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's time to go up that hilt. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have another missive. From who? Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't even look at the Fang Scorcher one. Interesting. Okay, so here's the map. Okay, so they have something to chat with. Oh, there's little dialogues between these guys too. Okay. But yeah, so I'm clearly interacting. I'm clearly talking to chat, the non-existent chat. And this guy shows up, says, starts his spiel. I'm clearly interacting. It's like,
You don't get it. About the Qunari stuff. That's my mother's crap.
But you know so much more than you give yourself credit for.
But never as much as her.
Ah.
Don't me. She's the expert.
Of course she is. She has decades of experience. But a proper teacher never makes a student feel inadequate.
Maybe in Navarra.
It can be true. I agree with him. Proper teachers shouldn't make them feel inadequate, because obviously you're trying to teach them not just like the facts, but teach them how to learn. And so if you feel inadequate, you might feel it'll like just quash your spirit somewhat. Yeah. So I mean, it makes sense that the Stormcaller was, weak to here, or is it in Belarus? Whoops. It makes sense that Stormcaller would be resistant to lightning, but yeah, like lightning's my entire gig, so that kind of sucked.
I'd heard of archdemons before, but never one like that.
Honestly, with everything I've heard about Gillenane, I'm glad it wasn't worse. In the legends about her, she's nice. She created the Hala. She guides us to our destination. But if you read between the lines, it's, well, creepy.
Oh, good.
Strength earns mastery. No. I had to kill a man once who did blood magic on nugs. 100 little pigs with hands came after me. All together in one big writhing ball. Have you ever tried to stab a ball of angry nugs? That was a bad job.
I've got a better one. You know what the Wandering Hills are named for? It's a monster. Big heap of red tentacles that crawls around, devouring everything in its path. The damn thing was a hillside, the eyes of a village. You try fighting a hill with a sword sometime.
How did you kill it?
Lamp oil. Everything stank of burnt tentacles for miles after.
If the two of you were going to open a bottle, you might have told me first.
It's not a good bottle.
Might have to pick up a supply. I have a feeling we'll need it. Is anyone else hungry? Maybe I should cook something.
What about you, Rook? What's the worst job you've ever been on?
I don't think they get worse than Weishaupt.
No, Weishaupt was a shit show. Bad jobs are a different beast.
Weishaupt was a lot of beasts stuffed into a burning fortress.
You joining us then?
Fine. I'll cook something, if Rook's staying.
Maybe just for a minute.
Rook's story first. Then Lucanus owes me one about this contract on a Bronto.
Mierda. That Bronto.
Okay, Connect Codex 69%. Nice. Yes. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and call it at that, though. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.